Ohio Governor Mike DeWine put out a more defined timeline for when the first batches of a COVID-19 vaccine are expected to be delivered in Ohio. He says we could start receiving doses from the company Pfizer as early as December 15th. Right now, that vaccine is waiting for emergency use authorization from the FDA. So our 5 on Your Side investigator, Joe PAGONAKIS, is going in depth on what this rollout would look like in Ohio. And boy, Joe, there's plenty of optimism around this.
Rob, this is indeed good news, especially with Ohio registering more than 8,600 new coronavirus cases in just one day, and hospitalizations here in Ohio continuing to peak with no end in sight.
This is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Dr. Dan Simon, Chief Clinical and Science Officer with University Hospitals, actually participated in the clinical trials for the Pfizer vaccine, which Ohio Governor Mike DeWine announced could now be shipped here to Ohio for distribution in just 3 weeks.
Great optimism, but realism. And as you know, the distribution around this vaccine is complicated.
Dr. Simon said that dry ice storage of Pfizer's vaccine at a temperature of minus 94 degrees Fahrenheit and delivery needs will present some challenges, with the vaccine being delivered in batches of 1,000 doses with 5 doses per vial. Once thawed, the vaccine can be refrigerated for 5 days. Those first on the list to get the vaccine?
Phase 1A, first responders and frontline healthcare workers. Phase 1B, over 65 and high risk, and then eventually in phase 2, broader distribution.
Now, this is assuming everything gets approved when they think it's going to.
Ohio health leaders say the Pfizer vaccine will now go to the Advisory Council of Immunization Practices and could receive FDA emergency use authorization by December 11th.
We all need to understand that it's going to take 2 shots. So the first one and then the next one is 3 to 4 weeks.
They told me that I would have to be intubated because I was so bad.
It's the forecasted Pfizer vaccine Ohio delivery date. COVID-19 patients like Stephanie Marshall say can't come soon enough. The Columbus respiratory therapist still recovering from the virus over the past 3 weeks, urging everyone to practice coronavirus safety measures during the extended Thanksgiving holiday weekend.
I'm a healthy 37-year-old who has 2 kids, and I've been there and I've watched people die of it.
And more good news, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine announcing a potential delivery date here in Ohio for the Moderna vaccine, perhaps a week after that Pfizer date, perhaps in time for Christmas, Rob, but again, that vaccine would need FDA approval.
Joe PAGONAKIS reporting live tonight. Joe, thanks for everything.